So you raised all your money, and now you're on your way to Cologne, Germany for World Youth Day 2005. But are you truly prepared? You mean you haven't read all the pilgrim policies and packing procedures personally and professionally professed by your parish priest? Well then, it looks like I have some work to do. Let's get started. First of all, dress. It is important that all pilgrims dress in a manner that is both practical and respectful. Alright, Pete, let's see what you got. Oh my, Pete, you can't wear that. Although it will be very hot in August, a tank top isn't right. You could get a sunburn on your exposed shoulders, and the German authorities will not allow you into the cathedrals like that. Also, those short shorts need to cover up a little bit more, Pete. Disgraceful. And those sandals aren't right for all the walking around you'll be doing. I'd recommend more comfortable sneakers. Also, you should be wearing a hat on your head for sun protection. That hair won't cover you up, Pete. Let's try that again. Pete, you have got to be kidding me. That shirt is way too offensive to be worn. Please put on something else. And is that hat supposed to protect your ear from the sun? You're going to need more coverage than that, Pete. So let's give that another try. Ah, much better. A bucket hat to protect your whole head from the sun. A nice t-shirt. Practical shorts. And comfortable sneakers. And now we're all ready to begin our journey. But first, we need to pack. Let's see what you have so far, Pete. Pete, you mean to tell me you haven't packed anything yet? Okay, looks like we'll have to start from scratch. Remember, you can only have one carry-on bag and one piece of luggage, so pack smart. First up, toiletries. No, Pete, I mean hygienic products. Ones you use every day, such as soap, shampoo, and toothpaste. First of all, you'll need enough towels for 8 days. No, Pete, I meant enough towels for 8 days, not 8 towels. You'll only need around 2 to 4 of those. Okay, now for the rest. Soap, shampoo, toothbrush and paste, and shaving cream and razor, if you use those. Pete, you might want to place those in individual Ziploc bags, but we'll worry about that later. Alright, now we're on to clothing. You'll need a lot of it, Pete. You'll need enough socks and underwear for 2 weeks. Pete, that looks like it's only enough for 1 day. You're going to need around 14 times that amount. Oh, Pete, please don't do that. For your sake and the sake of your fellow pilgrims, please just get more. Very good. Now, you'll also need enough t-shirts and shorts for the entire 2 weeks. Now, for space-saving purposes, you only need around half the amount. It may not be as clean, but it will be a lot easier that way. Also, you'll need a sweater when it gets cooler at night, and long pants too. Come on, Pete. Get a move on. There we go. Okay, Pete, now that that's all done, time for sleeping. No, Pete! You didn't let me finish. I know it's tiring, but you can make it. As I was saying, you need a sleeping bag and mat for sleeping outside. Do you think you have those, Pete? Pete, if you can sleep in that, be my guest. Otherwise, I'd recommend getting a real sleeping bag and a bigger foam mattress. But I guess we'll worry about that later. Now we just need to pack a few miscellaneous items, which include sunglasses, sunscreen, lip balm, hand sanitizer, watch, backpack, AM/FM radio with earphones, notebook and pen, plastic bags, band-aids, and wet naps. So go ahead and fetch those. Yeah, that probably has everything in it. Alright, now we're all packed up and ready to go, Pete. Alright, Pete. Now we're in Cologne, Germany. Okay, maybe we're not really in Cologne, Germany. But for the sake of this video, let's pretend that, okay? Anyway, on to behavior. If there is a behavioral issue, it can be taken up by the youth coordinator of the archdiocese. And you do not want that to happen. Yikes. And like I said, just keep yourself in check, and you won't have to deal with that. Just make sure you stick to your chaperone like glue. They'll be responsible for you on this pilgrimage. Pete, leave that handsome man alone. I didn't mean literally. Alright, moving on to health. It's important you take care of yourself. If you fall ill, you'll be sent to the medical site. They'll take care of you, but I won't recommend going. Just keep healthy, and that won't happen. Also, make sure to wear lots of sunscreen so you don't end up looking like this guy. Yikes. Make sure to eat enough food and drink enough water so you don't end up looking like this guy. Horrifying. Now on to security. It is important that you do not have your wallet in your front pocket and do not leave it out in the open. Oh well, looks like I won't have to tell you about carrying your debit card and around €100 to spend on things there. I hope your WYD pass wasn't in there, Pete. Now you won't be able to go on the trip. Oh, what's this? It looks like you found your WYD pass. You'll need that to get into public transportation and to access all the events. And now on to alcohol. I sure hope you didn't go to Germany for the drinking, Pete. Even though the legal age there is 16, you'll be traveling under the jurisdiction of Nova Scotia, where the legal age is 19. So throw that bottle away, Pete. And there you have it, Pete. You are now ready to go to World Youth Day. You have all your bags back, your clothes and sunscreen, and now you have all the knowledge of the Pilgrim rules and procedures. God bless, Pete, and have a good trip. Oh no, your wallet! What are we going to do about that? Well, that's that then. Anyway, Pete, as they say in Germany, Sie sind ein Seinen Ruhenhavensgerisch, which means, have a good trip. See you next fall. Goodbye, Pete.